Right, let's go. What are we playing?
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we're going to be doing an unplug day, and that means getting that screen time down to a more reasonable number. So I noticed that my screen time was going like crazy high over this holiday. And I was like, nah, we need to sort that out. So every single day I have been getting that screen time a little bit lower. So today I thought I'd just bring you along trying to make sure it's as low as I possibly humanly can. No, I'm just kidding. And the first place to start getting that screen time a little bit more low is straight away when you wake up. So let's rewind to this morning. So I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. This was my screen time before I tried to fix it. And this is my screen time after I realized where the problems lied. So let's see if I can get your screen time a little bit lower. So for some like basic tips right now, and then we'll get into the video,
is do tasks that you've been putting off or that you just haven't gotten around to doing. Doing art, doing your activities they enjoy, whether it be basketball, running, self-care.
And then instead of waking up and looking at your phone, wake up, read a book. Wake up, do self-care. Wake up, make breakfast, and then go scrolling. And also, before you go to sleep, instead of the last thing you're seeing before you go to bed is your phone, maybe
it's your book, maybe it's you doing self-care, maybe it's you spending time at the dinner table with your family.
Doing something that doesn't involve a screen from the first thing you wake up to the last thing you go to bed, I promise you, it'll make you feel so much better. I promise. So yeah, let's do a few activities today that will get me off of my screen. At the end of this video, I'll show you what my current screen time is for today, where I'm ending this video. The first task I'm doing today is board games. Number one, it lets you be social and it gets you off your phone. So Ashley's gonna pick our board game. Domino! My mic wasn't working, so this is what I said. This is the final game. Winner takes all on this round. My dad is saying, guess who won? And guess who's over there with the sad face who lost? My doggies picked the next game also, and it is Sequence. Sorry guys, I'm struggling with this mic. I need to figure it out a little bit more, and I'm getting closer and closer to nailing it every day. Watch this. Watch this. Boom! I won!
Right, let's go. What are we playing?
So we're playing card game. So will it be?
No. Small head. Watermelon.
No.
Grapes.
No.
Orange.
Yes. A tangerine.
Can you eat me?
No.
Am I an animal?
No. Okay, so the score is Okay guys, so the best way to get off your phone is to go out in nature. And to do something more in nature is I'm going to bring my book and my art and we're going to do some art in the garden. Ah, that's like perfect of unplugging. That's like the definition of unplugging. So let's go. Even daddy's sitting outside. Look at this. Guys, I'm just coloring in this little quote thingy. And I thought I would chit chat real quick with you guys because, oh my gosh, I am going to be looking down doing the art, FYI. At the beginning of my holiday, my screen time was like 6 hours, 7 hours, like it was crazy. And then the last few days, the last week, it hasn't been nearly as high because I think I get majority of my screen time from night. So like during the day I'm doing art, I'm watching TV, I'm reading. I get in my bed at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock and then watching my phone until like 11. That's 2 hours of my screen time just there at night. And I've noticed that when my mom takes my phone at night so I can sleep sooner, my screen time's a lot less. So yeah, just something to think about. Maybe your screen time's not actually building up during the day. Maybe it's actually building up at night when you're supposed to be sleeping. But anywho, I did look at my screen time. It was at 15 minutes. If you don't believe me, here's a screenshot. It might be a little bit higher. To show in this video that you can do other things to get you off your screen. There are millions of ways to get yourself off your screen. Instead of eating your breakfast looking at your screen, sit in the garden, look outside, do that instead. When you're doing art, instead of trying to multitask, watching a video and doing art, put your phone away and just live in that moment of doing art. Like right now, I thought, okay, let me watch a video when I'm out here. Let me put on some music when I'm out here. But I stopped myself. I was like, let me just live in the moment and just be in nature and do art. And I keep hearing birds, I keep hearing cars, I keep hearing like environmental noises instead of my music noises. You know what I mean? And it's been so nice. The quote says, give them the benefit of the doubt. If you wanted to know what the quote is. And yeah, I thought I would decorate this page with the quote with this like cool psychedelic art form that I discovered and honestly love, and it's so mindless and easy to do. I really enjoyed today, and I will be honest with you, I feel better when I go to sleep not looking at my phone. I feel better going to sleep and looking at my book than looking at my phone because number one, looking at a book calms your brain. Having a screen, being on phones, keeping up to date, that's just how life is right now. Sorry. That's just how life is. I just made a massive mistake. I just drew a line right across my page. Can you see that? Oh man, because the wind blew. Take a week where you just wake up and you don't look at your phone. Go to bed for a week and the last thing you do is read a book, do self-care, play with your dogs, and then you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, you will feel so much better having this epic series, the last thing I do. It is an amazing series, Wings of Fire. Oh, I love it. Every single book has been 5 stars. I think there's only been one book where I gave it 4 stars maybe, or maybe like 2 or 3. But I'm honestly obsessed with the series, and you can tell because that book is book 10. So I'm obsessed. Anywho, I'm finished waffling on. I'm gonna sit here and color.
Listen closely so you can hear the birds. encourage you to unplug if you're feeling stressed or need to unwind, because honestly, after this experience, I felt amazing. The final result with the quote outlined now.
Okay guys, so another way to get off your phone is to do those little tasks that you've been putting off and putting off and putting off, or doing those things that you just haven't gotten around to. And for me, that's finally sealing in my rocks from this video. Yeah, they still haven't been sealed because I ran out of my Mod Podge, but I didn't want to get more Mod Podge because then it seals and then you have to use hot boiling water to get it undone, and no, and then it ends up getting all grimy and gross. So I was like, there's a hair. So I was like, nah, no, I won't. I'm just gonna get a different sealant. And then my friend was like, oh, why don't you try spray sealant? So I was like, okay. So then I found this. It's not actually a sealant, it's a clear spray paint, but hopefully it will work. So let's go seal those rocks. Please go watch this video before this next clip.
Okay, hopefully it worked, but I won't be able to get on the side of the rock, but we'll just have to let it dry and see.
Okay guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. This is my final screen time of the day, which I think is insanely low, can't even be realistic, that's fake, I rigged the system low. But then I think of all the stuff that I did today, and I didn't wake up and look at my phone. I didn't look at my phone when I was eating. I was sitting with my dad. I didn't look at my phone when I was eating my lunch. I was in a TV room with my mom. I didn't look at my phone when I was doing all of those activities that I showed you. They were literally, my phone was literally in the other room. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a lot better. I'd encourage you to unplug when you feel like you're getting too overwhelmed, too overstimulated, you're constantly looking at your messages, you're constantly picking up your phone instead of just enjoying that moment. Say for 2 days or a week, you wake up and you don't look at your phone, but then you can look at your phone throughout the day. Or for a whole week, the last thing you see before you go to bed is a book, self-care, sitting at the dinner table with your family. Implementing times of when I can be on my phone and when I really should not be on my phone and choose to do something else more relaxing. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had a blast doing different activities that weren't art, but showing you different things you can do to unwind or unplug, hey? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!